Okay, this should be better. This should be better. OBS decided to assign that microphone to some unknown thing. Okay, good. Fabulous. Thank you so much. So sorry about that. New stream setup, so things are going to be a bit wonky. I tried to test everything I possibly could, but you know how OBS is. It's it's going to make things as difficult as it possibly can, in as many unexpected ways as it possibly can. Uh, oh, but thank you. Welcome, Alexia and Dav and Knight. And if I'm missing anybody, then I will say hello to you as well as soon as I catch up. And yes, typing is hard. There's no judgment for typos here at all. It is all good. We are hoping that the new game that I have installed is actually going to work. Okay, good. Yeah, both screens went blank there for a moment, and I had a small panic attack. So, happily though, seems to be okay. Game, I think, should theoretically work. This is called Wildermyth, or possibly Wildermyth. I'm not sure. I prefer to pronounce it Wildermyth. It is an RPG, turn-based combat. You form a party and of adventurers, and you go out into the world to rescue cities and towns and so on from from the onslaught of the dreadful Gorgons. And Tilly is very anti-Gorgon, apparently. Yes, indeed, Tilly. Thank you. I hear you. Yes, I hear you. I do. Oh my goodness. So, I did a little bit of dabbling with the game last night. If you call 2.5 hours of getting sucked into it, dabbling. Hopefully it will work and play nicely with OBS. Hopefully. I have not forgotten too many things in getting this working. And we have a barky dog, don't we? Yes, we need to settle down though. We're going to see if this works. Okay. OBS says that the scene changed okay. Hopefully. Okay, microphone still says it's working. Game sound, not so much working. Okay, so properties. Oh, because it went back to default. Of course it did. And is it that one that we need? No, apparently not. And apparently what we need then maybe is that? Nope. Okay, the question is now, one moment please, going back to full camera so we can get out of here. Can I just leave the game, please? Thank you. No, we're in streaming sound. Why are you not working? That is very, very annoying. All right. So sorry about this. I thought I had tried everything, but oh my gosh, Tilly, you're not helping. I know you're trying to help, but that's not very helpful right now. It really is not. That's right. Thank you. Okay. We are not getting any sound from the game, which is a pity. Oh my goodness, we're going into the red. Oh my god, Tilly. Okay. Hopefully that will keep the audio from my microphone from spiking into the red. So sorry. Ah! I think you should be getting game sound now. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. If not, please let me know. Otherwise, I will continue on the assumption that you can hear the lovely music. And so we move. I did start playing a game last night. Let's see if we can. Oh, new story. Okay, good. Yay! I can actually change. Okay. I have not played around with all of the options here. We have Age of Ulstrix, three-chapter story. It's geared toward new players. Face off against the implacable Gorgon Ulstrix. The Enduring War, which is a century-old war, surfaces, bringing with it questions of humanity, identity, and the price of ambition. A five-chapter story with Morthagai as the main threat. Three chapters, relatively short campaign with just three chapters. Promote one legacy hero if you win. No overarching. Okay. Thank you. How about that? That may be too low. And now that I've moved the slider, it's just not. It's conked out. Haha, okay. So, how about we just not have. Let's just give up on the game sound for the moment. Oh, no, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that, Knight. And you're right, it was rather loud. For some reason, once I moved the slider, nothing is actually working on the game sound. So I say, forget about it. We just won't have music. It's sad, but if need be, I can bring up Fetzel again. But I mean, it's beautiful music, but if it's going to be that loud, I was honestly having a little bit of difficulty processing. Anyway, so hi Chrono, and we are just doing a little bit of troubleshooting with the new layout, and it looks like actually I might. Oh my! Oh, good heavens! Something is very weird with my layout. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay. That's not what it's supposed to be doing. Ah. Nope. 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 I have random stuff that is not behaving properly. Why do I have the thing? Okay, fine. You know what? You can just go away. You can just go away. Go. Nope. Sorry. I will be with you in a moment. Seriously. This one. Just want this one. You can go back there, and you can hide, and then you can go there, and we'll deal with that later. Fabulous. Yeah, that was elegant and clever. So, welcome, Chrono. This is a new overlay setup, and apparently I didn't iron out all of the bumps before going live. I thought I had, but as you just saw, badness and also game sound is either deafening or non-existent. So we're going with non-existent at the moment. We are just starting, and I'm going to play the story, the three-chapter story geared toward new players. And I'm going to. OBS crashed on you midstream. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have stayed for your whole stream. I just didn't have a chance to because playing Mithras with Fishy and Drat, but it looked good and it looked like you had a good turnout, and also still yay on making affiliate. And what are we doing here? Oh yes, campaign options screen. We have options of storyteller, which is basically focus on telling stories with more control over the outcomes. Adventurer, which is standard difficulty. Tragic hero, the world is brutal, combat unforgiving. Few survive unscathed. Probably not going to be doing that. And then the lovely walking lunch for those who revel in misery. Oh, well, you're welcome. Thank you. I'm I wish I will see I will be able to stay, I think, for your for your stream tomorrow. And you were wondering what happened there. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Um, sorry. In between uh, in between the music that I'm still getting and trying to read chat, it's a little discombobulating. So, we're not going to be playing Walking Lunch because I'm not that masochistic. You can also customize the difficulty, but I don't know enough about this game really to do that. So, don't have any mods. I'm not doing one save file only. Every decision is permanent. No be trying. Not doing that. Don't know anything about the map seeds. Okay, and they generate, yes, Tilly, automatically three of your characters that you can randomize or reroll everyone or customize people, and you get usually, well, I say usually. Last night and also today, we have a warrior, a hunter, and a mystic. Hunter is slightly. I thought initially they were kind of like a ranger in most RPGs, but I'm not. Aside from having some skill with the bow, I'm not entirely sure what distinguishes them from the warrior, except for some of the feats or skills that you get later. I'm going to probably just. Well, I'm going to modify just one of the characters, just to show you. Nope. Okay, well, what we're going to do, we're going to customize one character, so you can see they come up with names in general. I'm going to call this person Lee. And one thing I do like is that you can have non-binary as well as male and female. And you can pick the body type as masculine or feminine. And you can. Apparently, there are voicings in here, but I never really noticed that last night in my quick playthrough. Attracted to men, women, or anyone. And you can allow random romances, random rivalries, and children. You can turn all of those on or off. Um, you can play around with the face shape, which is not really all that helpful when you have the facial hair hiding the jawline. But general sorts of playing around with faces and so on. Hairstyles. They do have a nice collection of different hairstyles that you can play with, and you can also change as you would expect, most of the colors, such as your skin, hair color. We're going to go, might as well, dark purple. And I'm not really a fan of that green, so we're going to go for more of a dark bluish purple as the primary color, and secondary, maybe close to black, and so on. And then you can also, the wide is not particularly wide, but then the narrow is not, well, it's okay for a game. It's not particularly narrow, but I'm sorry if they call that wide. That's not particularly wide by my standards, at least. You can also, I like this. I like the short. Okay, the short is cute. We're going with the short for Molly, and so you can do that for basically each of your main characters that you start out with. But that's close enough. So we have Nihilus, the future warrior, Zerbin, the future hunter, and Molly, the future mystic, who is a snarky greedwagon. I don't really. I know that there's more stuff that you can specialize, that you can redo and customize, such as. Well, okay, that's just the character sheet. Again, I only started playing this last night, so still kind of figuring this out a little bit. You do have various stats, including ranged accuracy. Stunt chance is kind of cool. I have not had a chance to play with that very much, but I I know the game seems very happy when my characters have pulled off a stunt. Uh, I think that is along the lines of trick shooting. I'm not entirely sure, so please bear with me. You can also check your relationships, your history. Supposedly, Tilly, supposedly a dog does not need to bark. Yes, dear. Okay. Tilly, you need to knock it the fuck off, dear. Yes, you do. Thank you. All right. So, uh, Tilly would like me to remind you all to hydrate, please. And also take your meds if you need, if it's that time. And it's too early for you to get up and stretch, but also if it's time for you to eat, do grab something to eat, please. Supposedly, a spell was laid over Molly's ancestors. Oh, Tilly, sweetheart. Boop, boop, boop. Tilly, that's enough. Yeah, it is. It is enough. Thank you. Okay. One moment, please.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, oh, oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay. Oh, yes, Tilly. Thank you. It's okay. Okay. Supposedly, a spell was laid over Molly's ancestors. According to legend, the childs of each generation. Okay, could have probably used a little bit more proofreading. Um, the children of each generation would be born knowing who they'd marry. Okay, Molly never said whether this was true. They nursed a regret. They'd never journeyed to the Northlands to see the marble cities and mingle among the noble folk they thought must inhabit them. But time went by, and the opportunity never seemed to materialize. Writing is not stellar, I will say, but I get the point. They always volunteered for the most perilous tasks. Folks often wondered whether they secretly longed for death. And so you can modify your characteristics as well. Molly is thorny, nostalgic, and proud. And we also have Nihilus, who is unloved as a boy, spent his childhood roaming the streets, avoiding curious eyes, and dreaming of the apocalypse. Okay, that's a little scary. He often rose to watch the wild lands at dawn. He read pages of dead poets while the world woke around him. He often felt like a leaf on the water, wayward and without reason. Slightly melodramatic, but okay. And Zerbin's history is much was made in Singing Rain of Zerbin's potential, and when she looked in the mirror, she could only shrug and laugh. Eyes coiled up around a candle flame. She sometimes seemed gone to a place inside. This is... Okay, whoever wrote this did not... It's not the easiest thing for me to read with any sort of flow. She always came back, though, with a cool quip and a smile that would warm the dead. She always pursued an investing stranger, convinced that the bonds between lovers were shortcuts to wisdom. Okay. So that was probably not something I'm going to repeat in future playthroughs. So anyway, we have our base explorers, and we will over time be able to collect other volunteers to join our group. But in the meantime, this book, art. I do like the art in this. It's rather cool. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Anything to prove I lived, I guess. Not that I'm giving up. Someone will come. Maybe my friends. But all right. This is how I'd started. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. And I do love the art, but you will get to see a lot of it. Bothered only by the prodding of his own self-doubts, a young man named Nilius takes the seasonal road to the town of Ashmore. Roads, 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 roads. Buzzards, beetles, snakes, and toads. I don't know what I'm supposed to be thinking. Good sunshine, at least. If only my eyebrows were less annoying. What? And your hands were bigger. Okay, I did not get this dialogue last night. Your eyebrows are less annoying. Would be if only your eyebrows were less annoying. That's an interesting thing. I cannot honestly say that I've ever wished that my eyebrows were less annoying. Oh well, breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part, getting Zerbin out of the house. Unless she's out alone somewhere, and then I get the joy of tracking her down. That's smoke. Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops.
Yes, they do, Tilly. They do. Oh, thank you.
Nilius hurries towards town, thinking of Zerbin, a young woman whom he's known since boyhood. Now you get to choose. You have about the eyebrows? Oh, but no, you've got lovely eyebrows. They're fabulous. And they're not, I don't think they're annoying at all. But then, they're not my eyebrows, so perhaps, I don't know. Well, if you find them annoying in some way, they annoy at times. Okay, well, that's fair. I think most things will annoy one at times. Sooner or later. Eventually, over the course of a lifetime, that will happen. And I think Tilly wants down, so boop, there we go.
Thank you, Tilly.
Good girl. So now we get to choose the relationship between Zerbin and Nilius. We can choose rivalry, friendship, or romance. Shockingly, I usually choose friendship between people, or possibly rivalry. Oh, okay. Beard. So, use of beard trimmers. That is a good idea, actually, because when I do have the annoying eyebrow hair, I usually just pluck it out with tweezers. But trimmers, that's a good idea. Since I have not tried the rivalry path before, let's go with rivalry. She dies without paying me back. Might as well. Something new. I guess I'll be down a coin or two. Okay. Hey, Zerbin, you here? And now it's constructing a mission. There are lots of little pauses like that, but this is our general game interface. You have green spaces where you can move and still have another action that you can take. Farther than that, you have yellow. There are things that you can hover over, like the cart, which will tell you it has good cover for adjacent figures. If you're a spellcaster, it will tell you what you can do if you infiltrate, I think. If you link yourself to that object, what you can do. Oh my god, Tilly. Thank you. Everything is fine. Yes, it is. You need to knock it the fuck off, though, dear. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. And so basically, since our person here is not a spellcaster, we can't actually see those. But we will go. I do kind of like the way that they hop from square to square. When you are next to something you can interact with, you get little action things, and we're going to say, let's extinguish this fire. And move here, extinguish this fire. Yeah, the graphics are not cutting edge, I will grant you, but they're cute. We're moving to the door. And next round, select open door. Huh? The fire didn't reach her house. Figures. Zerbin, fire out here. You're not sleeping, are you? That idiot. Tilly, would you please stop barking at the large plant? Apparently the large ficus tree is deeply suspicious because Tilly is staring at it and barking. He's just a plant. He really is. I know. Yes, Tilly. Thank you. Everything is fine. Really is. Oh my god. So sorry about the bark. Yes. Okay. And so now, through the door unlocks. Why is no one... Zerbin shoves it open. Yeah, you. What's... Honestly, wish you would have skipped. Get inside. I'm assuming I'm reading these in the right order. Sometime Tilly is protecting me from the evil ficus plant. Ooh, scary. That may very well be what she's thinking. But I will say one thing about this game is that the pictures will sometimes come in from random directions. So the one on the right-hand side of the screen will appear before the one on the left-hand side, which is a little bit disorienting, or disorientating even. So if I get discombobulated, please bear with me. Your bow. Yeah, there's things in the streets. You didn't see any? Like monsters. I don't know. I've got one trapped behind... Grrr! Behind the house. Staying in here isn't really an option. Right. So, here, I've got some tools around. Look, I know we're not best friends, but we still need to find a reason to see each other. Can you help me fight it off? And now we get to choose how he is going to react. We'd like to keep this creature at arm's length and choose a pitchfork. If it breaks stones, it'll break bones. Choose a pickaxe. Or this is for cooking. Why'd I grab this? A frying pan. Unless anyone has a preference, I'm going to go with frying pan, just because it amuses me. You know what you're doing? Sure. Just don't open the door until you're ready. And before each encounter, you get faux cards, giving you an indication of what you're going to see. And we're going to be fighting a roe. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs, staggering, bellowing its agony. Which is, okay. So, we have to go out the door. And I would like you to... Nope, you can't do that. Okay, fine. Can we get here? No. Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay, so I have successfully blocked the door. This is good to know. Only one character can occupy a square at any one time, and I can't get around.
I cannot get around you.
Okay, fine. We'll wait for the next thing. So now, can we do? No, we still can't. Okay, this is not ideal. And hello, Magpie. Welcome. We are up against our greatest foes so far, a closed door. No one. Ah, there we go. Nihilius can, in fact, go through the door now. And let's see here. Ah, yes. Often you will not see your adversaries until you've entered a room, or in some cases gotten a little bit or gotten a clear sight on them, because the items like a chair or things like that can offer partial or full cover. And Zerbin is going to shoot. Let's see. Okay. And then, ooh, we can slam. Slam. Oh, they dodged. Great. Boop. Oh. Well, that was rude. Okay. Apparently, you cannot shoot an arrow if you are immediately adjacent to a monster. But this is where having multiple move points helps. When you defeat the monster, it goes poof and disintegrates, and in this case, we now become Greenhorn, essentially level 1 explorers. And you can choose an ability each time you level up. As a warrior, Nihilius can choose between Wolf Call, which is a passive skill, so you don't have to... Actually, all of these are passive skills, which is kind of nice when you're first starting out, because then you don't have to decide to use them. They just automatically kick in. And having fewer things to remember is always a good thing. So for Wolf Call, after a successful kill, Nihilius's allies gain +2 speed for this and the following turn. Vigilance, Nihilius's heightened senses allow him to perform up to 2 reaction strikes per turn. Or Blood Rage, infuriated by wounds, Nihilius deals +1 damage for every 2 health he's missing. Let's go with Wolf Call for the moment, at least. And Zerbin is now an actual hunter, as opposed to a future hunter. She can choose between 3 active skills that actually have to be chosen as an action. Flash Cone is once per combat. Zerbin throws a flash cone that blinds enemies and deals 0 magic damage. If thrown at an ally, they will be hidden. Or Ambush, which is Zerbin draws back using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles, dealing an extra +2 damage. If the shot is not sprung, Zerbin gets a free attack at the beginning of her next turn. And Jump Jaw, which sounds fun. Twice per combat, as a swift action, Zerbin throws a Jump Jaw trap that will deal 2 damage and pin the first enemy who walks near. I like the idea of being able to immobilize enemies, as well as causing a little bit of damage. So that is nice. You also will get small loot after each battle, or most battles at least. One thing to remember in this game is that once you claim, or once you say this person gets, say, the Earthshell necklace, that item cannot be traded with another person in the party or anything like that. So it's basically permanent. And if that person dies, you cannot loot their body. Okay, +5 block. I think let's go with Nihilius, I think. Stretch. We have a stretch. Okay. Oh, and we're giving our frying pan wielding. Oh, sorry. One moment, please. Okay. Thank you. That actually, I didn't realize how much I needed that. Thank you. And hi, Ari. Thank you for the stretch and welcome. We are. It's always glad to see you, it's always glad to see you. It's always good to see you. Uh, and so now our frying pan wielding warrior has an earthshell necklace that gives him a passive ability of +5 to block. Well, that's over with. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. Let's spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from the hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Molly must already be waiting for us. We'll be safer if... well, anyway, we should both go. Okay, so apparently I should have read Molly down at the bottom there first. So, again, as I mentioned, reading order in this game is a little bit hard to tell sometimes. Especially if you haven't read graphic novels in good 10 years or so, and you're kind of out of practice. So, apologies. They're at that ruined tower by now. Right. The town will be okay. Molly will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. That's an interesting simile there. I can feel that analogy. It's unpleasant. It's more of a simile, but okay. Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet them. We should. The tower in the hills. You've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go in that direction. Nihilius and Zerbin followed the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Now we get to choose again. Between friendship and romance. Do we want... let them be alive and unhurt? Or, Molly, you said you'd be fine. Don't make me call you a liar. Romance. I'm personally inclined toward the friendship path, but then that is the way I've gone in the past with my other characters. So I'm going to go for this friends. Yes, friends it is. Yay. We're going with friendship. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Molly longer than I have. They're pretty capable, I feel like. Yeah. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Yeah. Molly's a little pushy at times, but they don't often disappoint me, you know? Okay, this is going to be a little awkward now that I've named one of the characters after me. Should at least have named some of the other characters after some of just to even things up. Weird things do tend to happen around them, but I'd say they're probably up there now, figuring things out. And So now we need to travel and scouting. Since we've started here in the Lortana Levels grassland, we need to scout. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unscouted tile to show the scout action. So, clicking on Bold Cypress Forest, we're going to scout. Molly is 0 days away. Zerbin and Nihilius are 6 and 7 days away, respectively. Yes, I do like the fact that you can choose friendship or rivalry or romance, and it's lovely. Do you know they're gossiping about? Oh yes, if they're. Oh yep, we have a Scooby Snacks, and fantastic. Yes, they. Yeah, if they were gossiping about Molesey, then that would be lovely. And he would very much like that. He's very sociable. We have Scooby Snacks, and we have one Scooby, what Scooby Doggy. Try not to combine words. Okay, Molesey. Hey, Moles. He's under the table. Hey, dude. Boop. There we go. Yes, it's a snack. It's a snack for you. He's like, I don't know. It's all the way on the other side of the bed. Okay. Okay, good. He got it. And Tilly has come for her other.
There we go. Good girl, thank you.
What a good girl. Yes. Good sit. That is a very good sit, but you're not getting any more right now. So sorry. Yes, we have to spoil the puppies. And, not that they are spoiled at all. Anyway. So, we are sending our 2 intrepid friends, or I'm sorry, rivals, semi-friends, to the tower where presumably Molly is. And they have searched it, and they have found... okay, well, apparently they have not found it yet, but we are now changing gears to Molly's story. The tower where Molly had arranged to meet Nihilius and Zerbin is a place they often used to escape to as a child. They know its rooms and floors so well. They could survive being chased through them. And, let's see what point. And now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive, until that beast breaks through. And... you're a rare beast. And... Guff! Sniffer! Sorry. Yes, I know, that was a weird sound, wasn't it? I didn't voice that very well, did I? Yes, thank Tilly. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you. It's okay. Good girl. Folks would pay to see you. I'd pay not to. It's a picturesque old tower. Perfect for a plot twist. Honestly. There's an Elden dignity. Elden? Okay. Dignity to the stones. They stand for standing. Okay. Though it seems they guard nothing. Can it be tomorrow already? I am actually, well, tomorrow, oh crap, tomorrow is the day that I have my dental implant put in, so actually it would be nice to, have that over with, so yes, if it could be tomorrow evening already. Yes, it could. Oh my god, Tilly! You need to settle down, dear. You need to settle the fuck down. Thank you. Boop, boop, boop. Good girl. It's okay. I do apologize. Yes. Oh, yes, it should be, shopping, feeding the fur babies, and one of your favorite musicians is going live. That sounds cool. Much like a lot more fun than what I have planned for tomorrow. And yes, tomorrow dental implant should be not too bad. It will be nice though to have an actual fake tooth in instead of a screw in my jaw, which is what I've been dealing with for the last few weeks. So, yay. Yay for getting strange metal out of my mouth, which sounds rather wrong, probably, but you know what I mean. Anyway. Oh, no. It's not so it's not terrifying. It's really not that bad at all. It's compared to getting a dental impression done, this was nothing. And I really hope you can catch them live, Ari. That's very cool. And let's see. But, as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid, what lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. Hmm? That book. Why have I never... Quack! Is he there? I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, Beast? I'm also wondering. Molly bends to pull it loose. But and the book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories. The folklore of folk long forgotten. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lexi. Half a wisdom tooth. Oh, I have no wisdom teeth. They were all taken out many years ago. That having half of one sounds much more distressing than having a screw in your jaw. Again, that's a literal metal screw, not... Oh, it broke. Oh, dear. Ooh. That's actually rather much scarier than the screw in the jaw. The changed child gives no great insight. It's the uncomfortable story of a child shackled to a rock by their parents, who sends their spirit free, moving through the links of the chain that binds them. Do you hear hidden fish? Okay, these are different stories from last night. It has nothing to do with fish. It's the tale of a child burned to glass by the lightning and buried. Okay, a little bit darker than I remember. These are indeed different folk stories than I remember from last night. They wake in the darkness, a fresh young worm, and begin their eternal swim through the earth. Okay, so kind of vaguely Lightner kind of ish. The Ashmere magician, cannot talk. Says a magician was born who banged solid rings together so stubbornly that they joined. And by this method, they connected all the stories ever told. Molly reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in Molly feels like it's coming loose, but they can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. All right. This is how I'd start it. Here, in our yondering country, Molly writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and they're beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through their body, like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, with promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Molly's head, subsides. I made it to morning? They lower their bleary eyes. Their story lies before them in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Now we get to choose between a spoon and a staff. They're folk tales. They're always the things that make horror movies stop in their tracks and have regrets. This is true. Those are rather dark, and especially the ones intended for children. I am personally inclined. I mean, the staff is the obvious choice. I know we're going to be able to upgrade our weapons. I'm kind of inclined toward the spoon, though, because the spoon seems silly, and we've already got a frying pan, so let's go with that. Open wide, beast. I'm getting out of here. So now Molly gets to fight against the Rager. It charges without seeing, misshapen tusks swinging wildly. And since Molly is a magic user, we are going to be able to interfuse, that's the term, with various things. We will be able to, for instance, if we interfused with the bookshelf, we would be able to cast Splinter Blast to cause 2 damage, 2 shred, and 2 pierce to any enemies within the realm of effect. And similar things with bookshelf here. Coat rack, splinter, the rope, we can, if we interfuse with that, we can cause it to hobble and constrict our enemies. And torches, you can relight, you can steal fire from the lamps. Many kind of fun little things to play with. And we only get 2. Okay, this is where it gets tricky when you are in a different room, apparently, from whatever it is you're trying to attack, which in this case would be, oh no, we don't wish to, well, okay, shall we, let's interfuse with the, I don't really want to destroy a bookshelf. Let's interfuse with a table. And I love how they move kind of like a salt shaker. Like, shake, shake, shake. But now that we've interfused with it, we can cast Splinter Blast on the nearby Rager. Ba-doom, boop, and oh, it's going now through my door. Presumably. No, we don't. Okay. I don't know. Okay, everything seems to be doing 2. Oh, hi, Trot. Welcome. And yes, so far I have not found any goats in this game, but give it time. We have maybe cursed goats, possibly, maybe, possibly not. Goats of nightmares. Goatmares? Night goats? Yeah. I mean, the game calls them gorgons, but we know they're really evil goats. So now, since Molly has leveled up to level 1, we can choose between Ignite, where you pull motes of heat out of the air and gather them into a single point, creating an interfused blaze on a tile with debris. Night goats roam the shadows in capes. I like that. Soul splitting. When Molly takes damage, for each interfused object, 1 point is prevented, and the object takes 2 damage instead. That's kind of cool. Or compulsion. Molly briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces it to move where they please. No, I don't really like that. I think we're going to... Let's go for soul splitting. Just for the hell of it, I think. And yes, indeed. I know. Would you rather that I have gone for the fire one? Yes, I thank you. Tilly. Boop. Tilly. Tilly. Thank you, Tilly. Good girl. Okay, sorry. Tilly has been a little feisty today. And our loot for this is Bear Strength Ring. A ring started with gem plus 0.7 bonus damage. There's not really much of a choice between, for who gets it, because it has to be either Molly or we can salvage it as 1 ingot, which can be used later to improve armor, equipment, that sort of thing. But in the meantime, I have no ring. Let us wear a ring. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Molly moves quietly, sensing their way in the dark. Daylight lands on their wrist. Their wrist? Okay. Not where I normally think of daylight first landing, but hey, whatever. Cool wind soothes their tired eyes. All I had to do was the impossible. Not too bad. They closed the tower door, gently, to make no noise. That was the Mystic's art that I did. Right, Tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a person's born with that might blossom in their life when they need them? Well, might not deserve it, but you never turn down a turkey, so they say. Never turn down a turkey. I have honestly never heard anyone say that. Molly? But am I a bedtime story now? Am I going to find a talking animal who gives me a quest? Molly, you all right there? Hey, Molly. Something happened? Yeah. I forgot you two were coming. And I'm sorry. I just had the weirdest night and day, and me and this boulder I'm next to only barely survived. Oh, we have a raiding party. Fab Redemption. Excellent. So I will make a note. Whom would you like to raid when we in about an hour or so? Or do you want to decide then? Because I'm probably going to be going until about, well, let's see, we started at 5:30. It's only my time. Tilly.
Sweetie, I'm trying to calculate times. Your barking is not helping. Yes, that's right. Good girl.
Okay. Okay, Neo. Excellent choice. I will write that, I will write that down so I do not forget, because memory is a thing. Neo, E-R-S, and I'm getting the right, yes, username, absolutely. Tilly, thank you. Okay, we are doing a raid for Neo, yay! Excellent. Thank you very much. I believe that is our first raid party redemption, so yay, thank you. And moving on with the story, I think, if I can remember where I am. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Ashmira. It burned? Grrr! Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Tilly. I'm doing sound effects. Thank you. Yes, Tilly does not like these strange sound effects. Apologize. Apologies. Um, she came running and was like, "Oh my god." Okay. So at least I'm entertaining the dogs. So yeah, well, the one dog who can hear me, the one underneath the desk, probably doesn't hear a thing at all. Um, Things are different than they were. Mm. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Uh, okay. Well, I do magic. All right. Yes, Tilly, thank you. So, the game helpfully pauses when you're standing here thinking. We have discovered a new site. Still under enemy control, though. Click on the banner to assault it. So the red sword banner means badness, and we're selecting all of our available heroes. When you accumulate more heroes as volunteers, you can send some in some direction or leave behind the ones who are wounded and healing. But at the moment, we need every person that we have. I'm not going to pretend this is rational, but at least there's a plan, I guess. Perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Ashmere, but letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. We don't have a plan, do we? Sure. Well, okay. Back at my house, it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you, or I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. And so are we going for a bonus in courage or a bonus in stoicism? I'm kind of inclined toward the courage myself. So, I think possibly Oh, by the way, I just recently learned on my Mac, when I'm moving my mouse, I can make the mouse icon go really big, um, which just honestly entertained me for several minutes. Because I'm easily amused. All right. So back to the game. Courage is what we're going for. So we get a small bonus in that, and all heroes +2 damage / potency for 3 turns. And oh my gosh! Oh wow! Oh, hello! Thank you, Raiders. Oh my gosh! Um. Oh my! Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate. I wish I had. Uh, um. I wish I had a raid song or something to play for you. But thank you. You are all very welcome to my humble little channel. We are playing. What are we playing? I've forgotten. Um, Wilder Wildermyth. That is it. Thank you so much for the raid. That is very much appreciated. You just finished. Oh, you just finished the 4th campaign. Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay, see, I just started playing last night, and I've started a new game for stream, so I'm enjoying it. Some of the writing is a little awkward for me to read out loud, but so far though, I'm really enjoying the dynamics and getting to play with the different characters and trying the different techniques. I'm still very much learning and extremely new to the game, but I like it, and I can see losing quite a lot of time sunk into this game. I started playing last night, and I think I wound up finishing chapter 1 of the intro campaign, after about 2.5 hours, and then it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I had to go to sleep. But so thank you. I look forward to catching your VOD hopefully and picking up on some ideas and suggestions for what I should be doing. Especially when I'm fighting two different types of foes, raccoons and roes. Raccoons are scrambling through the shadows. Its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. And we've already met the roe, so we know where we are here. And so now I'm slightly slightly discombobulated, but as I have said, I am still very new to this game, and my Tilly dog is saying hello to everyone and also providing a lovely distraction. We are going to try shooting there. And yes, I do have the sound turned off because computer is not cooperating today. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Ranko. Thanks so much. I hope that's roughly. I always worry that I'm making just a misshapen blob with my fingers when I do that. So, oh, thank you, and thank you with portals. That's so sweet of you. I am I'm very grateful for the follows. So thank you. We are doing. Let's see, what are we doing? We need to move. Oh, one of the things you can do in the game is attack scenery, which amuses me greatly. It actually is intended to clear out obstacles, but it just makes me imagine which it just makes me imagine someone going berserk and chewing the scenery and basically being a little bit of a drama queen. So we do not have a proper ranged weapon at the moment. We just have a frying pan. So let's go over here. Although technically that's probably not where we should have gone, but hey, I'm going to guard. Might as well. Let's interfuse with chair. And are we going to be able to? No, we're not. Haha, that was silly of me. Because nobody... Interfuse with the roots. And can we do a discus to you? No, we can't. Okay. With some of with things like the stone roots, you can... Frying pan is a ranged weapon if you've got enough strength. Oh, it just becomes a mace. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, having a giant pan running through the world, going "Ah!" I would love that. I totally wish. Maybe there's a mod out there that would let you do that. I would love that. In the meantime, though, we are not really able to do anything because I made poor choices in my binding, and we're just going to wait for them to move out. Fine. Yeah. Okay. So, now though, we can... It's kind of a waste to use discus because discus can ricochet and deal half damage to a second target. But I know the paper doll art is adorable, and I love the way that they go blink, 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 and when they interfuse with an object, it's kind of like shaking salt on top of something. It just amuses me greatly. But what the hell? We've got a discus. Might as well. I'm still very much figuring out what the heck I'm doing with these things. Ooh, I can do a jump jaw. Ooh, cool. Okay. Haven't done that before. Um, and we're not going to. We don't have a secondary weapon yet. Um, no, I have not played Lumina and Lumina City. I guess I take it I should add those to my wish list. In which case, I will do so. Where's my list? Lumina and Lumina. Whoops. Oh, okay. I need to find a better way of moving my keyboard around. Lumina. Lumina City. Okay, there we go. Note made. Fantastic. Puzzle games, and the backdrop is animated cardboard models. Oh, okay, that sounds wonderful. I will definitely check those out. Thank you. And yes, I know we're right next to the guy. Okay. But since we were able to move there and still actually have an action point left. So, Fern Shadow Talisman, ancient charm to hang around your waist, +5 dodge. Who would like dodge? I think dodge feels. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Molly has a 50 in dodge, 57 and 49. So Nihilus probably could use that best, since his dodge is the lowest. Okay, that'll work. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust. Calmly into death. There's dignity in that. Make it sadder when you say that. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. We'll be working on this place forever, I'm telling you. This wasn't some omen. Some startled? Oh, okay. Told. Okay. Sorry, I could have used a hyphen there for comprehension reasons. Oh, the art style is very lovely. They can be modded and customized to kind of VTT as well. Play out your scenarios in it, though how true that is you haven't investigated. That's cool. And you finished them both. They aren't huge, but they're beautiful. That actually sounds like it's right up my alley. So fantastic. I appreciate the recommendation. Some star-told tide of wrath, or wrath, if you prefer. I don't know. Let's just be clear about that. This is a plain old monster attack. I expect more of them. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land. We'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. Now we get to name the company. Oh, editing while reading. I can't help it. I've been proofreading and editing for longer than some of my friends have been alive, which is sad, but that's okay though. Let's see. We'll be called Mulsa's Pin. The games, the names, critique read aloud passages when playing. Yeah, I know. Well, especially when I stumble or when I can't, when I stumble over the wording and it just doesn't fit well in my mouth. It's just, I have to sort of take a moment to decide if it's me or if it's the writing. Usually it's me. And, well, how about Bella's Pike? Or Belas's Pike? Maybe the Sages of Inuna? Or we can enter our own name. If anyone has a preference or would like to suggest a name, now is the time to do this. I'm going to give it a few seconds because of lag and also thinking time. So, I mean, these options are not actually all that awful compared to what I got last night. Pippin? You would like to name our group Pippin? Okay. We can do that. Let's call it. It can also the Sages of Pippin, Pippin and the Sages of Zoo. Okay, I'm going with both. Pippin and the Sages of Zoo. Uh, just because it sounds like a 1950s pop band, and I love that. Uh, After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of Pippin and the Sages of Zoo. Be remembered. Calamities! Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. The Gorgon raccoon now has extra armor. This monster is now stronger, +1 armor. With some of the larger calamities, you can spend fortune points to cancel those out, which is why it says cannot cancel here. But in the ones after the full-time bongo section, the calamities that occur elsewhere, or during other the ones that are tracked down by this calamity counter, those you can cancel once you have fortune points, which I'm not entirely sure that we do. However, we do have 2 people who are wounded and a tower that we need to secure. There are usually 2 ways of securing your stronghold. You can investigate thoroughly and catalog everything, or burn what's not useful, get it shipshape. The first option lets you find an item, but it takes a ton of time. Second one lets you work faster, but no item, and it does not seem quite as secure. In my limited play, it has not seemed quite as secure. I could be wrong though. But we are going to, this site, once you've secured something, the site can provide resources now and at the end of each chapter. Spend resources to upgrade hero weapons and armor. I like finding presents, so it's going, and also this will give us time to heal 2 points for Molly and 3 points of health for Zervin. So it's going to take 35 days, though. But what the hell? And the nice thing is it speeds along fairly well. And as far as I know, there is not a timed challenge in this particular chapter. I know there's one in the next chapter, but I don't recall anyone for this one, for this particular chapter. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Sandstone Finger has proven rewarding. Since I found something, doesn't it seem like it should go to me? Stone Sandfinger will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. What did we find? Okay, we will be earning, and we did earn actually, 1 hide, 1 ingot, and 1 spell thread, which is used to create or upgrade magic items. We found Moonwillow knee pads. I'm not going to make a joke. Make your own joke here, please. This is knee protection with a bit of flair. For the person who is apparently kneeling a lot, on your knees. Okay, so Nihilus or Zerban. For some reason, Molly cannot get this. Apparently she is. Sorry, not she. They. I'm getting my characters mixed up. Apparently, they are not eligible for taking the knee, or bending the knee. Let's see. 5.7 speed, 5. I'm going to increase the speed for my hunter just a little bit more. Even though her speed was a bit higher to begin with. All right. So, you can see underneath each of the strongholds, you can see hides, ingots, and spell threads, I think. And Ashtamura will do ingots and scrolls and hides and plants of some sort. However, we can go back to Ashmere to to see a new recruit. I have a tendency to send everybody all in one group. Oh, we have a snarky peacemaker who looks like... Oh, his name is Mart Barn. At least I'm assuming it's a he. Yes. Okay.
Mart Barn. I love the name Mart Barn.
Okay.
Mart Barn, the snarky peacekeeper. Okay, we're going to recruit Mart Barn.
Another soul to stand. So, Zerbin, you're back? Oh, oh no, that's not a good Mart Barn.
You're back? I saw you leave a while ago.
Am I going to be able to maintain or even want to maintain that voice? Probably not. You're back? I saw you leave a while ago. Again, I'm aware my voice acting talents for doing other people's voices, not the best. I try though. And I usually like to travel light. But it's becoming apparent that we'll need another person at some point. Are you interested? I'm glad to hear you say that. I was helping Blythe repair the last of the carts, and it struck me that there's no reason those things might not come back tomorrow. No reason other than us. Exactly. I don't want anyone else to have to worry at night. So, you're in?
I am. What sorts of skills do you need the most?
Now we can train Mart Barn as a warrior, a hunter, or a mystic. I think... Okay. This one is always difficult for me, so unless somebody would like to make a suggestion, I'm going to roll a die and figure this out. Oh, you have to go to sleep? Oh my gosh, it is midnight. Oh, wow. Well, thank you for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate that. Sleep well and take care, and I hope to see you in your stream tomorrow. So, thank you. And, it just occurred to me, we did not have a shout out for the raid. I am so sorry. We don't have, I don't think well, no. Or did we? Might have. I do not recall. And let me just make sure. You might have done a shout out when I was not looking, because I was slightly confused. So, oh yes, okay. Thank you, Chrono, for hanging out, and again, everybody who needs to go to sleep, thank you for popping in. I always appreciate any time that you can spare to hang out with me. It is very much appreciated always, and take care, please. Hopefully, there we go. Whoop. And yay. I apologize for not even thinking about the shout out. I should have done that before. But better late than never. So, we are here, and we are we are looking for, okay, we are going to roll a die. This is my lovely little metal die, which you can't really see in focus, but it's a very cute little metal die. Six-sided, so 1 to 2. So it's 1 to 2. The three options: 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. Which theoretically, okay, we have a 6. It is a 6. So, which I don't know why I showed the camera because it won't focus and it's too far away. So never mind. But apparently, Martburn is going to be a mystic. Hello? No, really, mystic. Thank you. Okay, another soul to stand. And we are... Let's see, do we want to show the character sheets of all heroes? Not really. Don't really care. Once you... Oh! Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for the... Thank you for doing more, all of the shout-outs. And don't draw it. And also, if... please don't forget... Well, actually, people... And we also have... we have dropped... Nope, we need to be... Okay. And Fishy is not streaming at the moment. And do we have Night? Did you do a Night? Yes, you did. And so, okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I did actually, months ago, I did actually set up personalized shoutouts for people that who have popped. Oh, tweet your special tomorrow. Oh, yes, your tomorrow. If anyone is unaware, Druttercup is going to be doing a subs called the Shots thing in a game that I cannot actually remember at this point because I don't think it's one you've played. But then I'm also really bad with remembering names of games. Let's see, we need to prepare Martburn to get his. Who will help Martburn prepare his gear for the journey ahead? Warlock of Firetop Mountain, the first fighting fantasy. There's no way I'm going to remember the name of that game, but I appreciate the subs call the shots thing. That is excellent. We can now choose between Spirit Blade. When allies stand directly adjacent to an interfused object, they gain +1 damage. Interfused blazes can be used to grant nearby allies fiery attacks. That's pretty cool. Mythweaver, which is advanced interfusions, statues, +1 potency per infused statue. Garb, +1, 50% chance mystic reflects damage while interfused. Also cool. Books, lore dump. Ooh. Textiles, greater constrict. Also very cool. Or naturalist, which gives you advanced interfusions with plants, including vine wrench, which causes damage and pins the opponent. And tree, you can enter Grey Plane Tree Call. I have no idea what that is. But maybe we'll find out next. Middle sounds very on brand. I'm agreeing. Yes, that's kind of what I was... When they said books give you an active lore dump. Yes, please. I would like that. That sounds absolutely wonderful. So, we have new places that we need to scout. Oh, the little brambles that you can see in Daycypress Forest indicates that sector is in danger of being overrun by monsters. Deepists are infesting this tile. They may ambush groups of 2 or fewer heroes, patrol or take out the source to clear the infestation. Okay, fine, let's go there and scout. I mean, I was going to scout something a little bit nearby, but might as well try. to keep the infestation at bay, at least minimize it. Day Cypress Forest has been revealed, and we have a settlement called Lake Smithery, which we need to assault, and it has +1 from infested tiles. Great. Okay, let's throw everybody at it. Just for the hell of it. This may be bad. Is that Nihilius up there? Yeah, looks like he's coming back. Hey, it's just like Molly said. Ashmere is just over the hill there. Time for a few pints and a hot meal. This is a waste of time. We still have a few hours of daylight. We should press on. Aw, we've been traveling a lot lately. We could all use the break. Tomorrow we fight, but tonight we drink. Come on, I'm buying the first round. Woohoo! You all go on ahead without me. I don't feel like pubbing it tonight. And we're splitting the party, apparently. Not being given much of a choice. And you know what? I'll catch up to you later. Okay, so at least not everybody is leaving Molly alone. That's nice. We can choose. Let's see. Beg your pardon. Hey, how about you help me with that leg sweep move? Well, what's wrong with you? Maybe I should give him some space. I'm not going to be choosing the middle one here. I'm thinking... I mean, what's wrong with you is just very accusatory. So I think... including them and showing that you're still considering them a comrade is probably that's... I mean, I might actually say choose the middle one if it were more along the lines of, hey, are you okay? But what's wrong with you could lead to accusations. So, thinking first one. How about you help me with that leg sweep move? You mean sweeping swallow? Oh, it's not just called the drop-down spinny leg sweep thing. Relatable. I spent a fair amount of time perfecting it. The least you could do is get the name right. Weeping Willow. I got it. You don't have to stay just to keep me company. Hey now, nailing this move could save my life someday. And that it could. Practicing can't hurt. Especially given how bad you were the last time you tried. Ha! Hee hee. So apparently, that is, bonding, I'm guessing. Okay, so we have combat modifiers. Okay, we have combat modifiers of cunning. So apparently, all right. I'm just going with this. I will just be like, I don't know exactly who we're fighting at this point, because I thought we were going off on our own to practice, but now we're in a citadel, apparently fighting to take over the citadel. There's a little bit of a narrative jump there, which is confusing me, so apologies for my... new monsters. Excellent. But sorry, the narrative jump was just kind of just disorientating me. We have Woken Slingers 1, and Woken Fighters 2. Loading a sling and swinging it round. Panic rises in its slack face until the stone flies. A shuffling walk. Gummy, grunting mouth. Heavy sword held firm. Okay. So... Oh, hello! Oh, we have a fire sprite! Oh, those are very cool. The elementals, if you encounter them, you can apparently make friends with them and then either suck their essence into your weapon or possibly they will grant you a boon of, granting their power to your weapon in some form or fashion. Haven't quite figured out which. It apparently seems to be voluntary, so I'm assuming that you're not actually draining their life force and imbuing your weapon with it. I could be wrong about that. However, they don't stick around for very long, so we need to get here fairly quickly. Let's see if we can. Let's try that. Oop, hello. Okay, spirit captured. You'd prefer to be left alone, wouldn't you? Whee! Whee! We can enchant our bow and replace it with a tier 1 fire bow. We can enchant the dagger. Oh, we do have a secondary weapon. Good to know. I had completely forgotten that. Or earn a legacy point. I'm sorry, we're going to throw the Pokeball and suck your soul into the bow. Well, he's smiling, or he's looking horrified. I'm not sure. Fire Sprite, little creature, is okay. Either really thrilled or really horrified. I'm not entirely sure which. So, anyway, goodbye. Now we have a named bow. Woeblight. Damage 4. Better range than we had before. It's tier 1, well-made bow imbued with a chaotic flaring spirit of fire. Stunt effect is that you can damage up to 3 nearby enemies, which is very cool. And yes, we would like Vorzerbin to replace. Since the replacing and claiming of equipment is permanent, it's a little wearing how the game makes you double check. Just like, are you sure? Are you really sure? Are you really, really, really sure? But I guess it does help prevent accidental erasure of your favorite high-powered weapon. So yes, we are very, very sure. And who is this? Mart Barn is going to go over here, and we're going to go actually over here. And let's move everybody in here. Might as well. Can I get it here? Yes. All right, because I'm not sure which door precisely we need to open. Let's go here. Open door. Ah, here we go. Can we shoot you, please? Thank you. And we are going to interfuse with... Ooh, we can interfuse with the hide. Or... we can interfuse with a metal bucket! Okay, that's very, very appealing. Or we can go with a lantern, steal fire. Let's do that. And steal fire and send that to you. Splat. And yay, all gone. Okay, we are going to go here, I think. Open the door. And we've got 2 more here. Might as well move here so you can't sneak up on me. Moving to the door, probably blocking everything that we need. Ooh, Bone Lance. We can interfuse with... with the hammers to create a barrage. 3 to 5 damage, 5 range. Or Bone Lance, kinda Kind of want to do the bone lance. We want to do the bone lance. Can we do that? Okay. Oh, he dodged. That is not fair. Okay. How rude. Ugh, bastard. Oh, please don't kill me. Oh gosh. Okay. So, first potential death of the stream. I get to die. Perhaps a spoon was not as wise a choice as I thought it might have been. We can choose. The hit is worse than Molly had braced for. They struggled to stay up. Ugh, thought I was made of tougher stuff than this. Everything goes slow and dim. Now we can choose our path. We can lose 2 health for the remainder of this game, which means we survive, but we're damaged, and we're never going to be in the same shape as we were. And the next time this happens, we will die, I believe, with no potential benefits to our compatriots. We can then also choose, won't go down without a fight though. Molly dies, deals 10 damage, or I may not make it, but the others will. I can die and grant 3 armor to everybody else in my party. Since we already have another mystic, I'm kind of inclined to the heroic death, and let's see, let's do armor. Molly holds dangerous attention long enough for the others to secure their footing. No more death today. Extra armor for everyone, and I go poof. And let's see, we will go. Can we? No, we can't. But we can do the jump jaw there, and we can shoot that guy, or that person, that monster, that creature. We can also fire leash to attack. Blocked. You rude person. Okay. You. Oh. I wonder now. Okay, we definitely should have gone back to gone exploring closer to home first, because I think well, okay, nobody else is injured at this point, so maybe not quite so bad. Let's shoot you, and you're not dead yet. We are going to okay. Yay. Okay, one more of them has died. So we may die for this, but we may not. It's hard to tell. But we actually caused some damage this time. Yay. That is always a lovely thing when we actually, make some big progress. Took cover, bastard. We are going to interfuse with nothing that we can do. Okay, we're just going to... Okay, I'm just going to get out of the way a little bit. And then you will go up here and attack good sir there, who dies. Yay! So, we won, only lost one person. Yay. Okay, that's not a problem. At least Martin is still okay. We have a Scarf of Divinity. that gives point 0.8 or plus point 0.8 warding. Let's see, who should get the warding? Warding 0.2, 0.9, 0.9. Martbarn should get the Scarf of Divinity. And let's see, how are we doing on time? We are coming up just about on 2 hours. Okay, this probably will not be a hugely long stream because I have not had a lot of food for dinner. Just basically had a snack and getting slightly hungry. But I would like to at least finish the next step, possibly one more little step in this chapter, because I'm not quite ready. I'm hungry, but I'm not quite ready to stop streaming yet. This is the... I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't do more. Sometimes things go sideways. Thanks, dude. That's really great. If I tried harder, they might not have. Not like that. I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. Stop. I like Martbarn better now. You think you're the one who swings the battles around here? Aww. Don't let this color our relationship or anything. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Deepest. Woken Slinger. Extra armor. And this monster is now stronger. +1 armor. Oh, okay, that was a pre-existing calamity. Our next task is bury Molly. Molly fell in battle at Day Cypress Forest. What a waste. What is best? We shall construct a tomb to commemorate their story, or let's bury them quietly near their family. All right. So, I can either have my character added to the legacy, at which point we get 2 legacy points after building the tomb, or Molly will be forgotten, in which case you get 2 legacy points at the end of the chapter. So, I am... I think anyone who's joined a band of heroes kind of wants, especially when being one of the founding members, kind of wants to be remembered. Molly deserves to be remembered. And no, don't forget. I think it's okay. Everything will be good. We're going to build Molly's tomb at Sleep of Molly. We are using apparently only 2 people. It's going to take us 15 days to complete my tomb. And we need to unpause me. And tomb dedicated, +2 legacy points in memory of Molly. Oh, it's everything I could have dreamed. And now we need to secure the lake smithery. We find anything, it's mine. And we can either investigate thoroughly or burn what's not useful. And again, I like getting goodies at the end. So we're going to go ahead and search everything and catalog everything, and then we will go back to Ashmira for a new recruit to replace the dead Molly. Okay, site safe and knowledge gained. Thorough delving through the mysteries of Lake Smithery has proven rewarding. Please, let's not fight over who gets the item. Lake Smithery will return to the hands of common folk. Yada yada. It will provide 3 ingots at the end of the chapter. And we got a Fern Shadow bracelet, a pair of undulating metal bracelets. It gives a +5 to dodge. So Nihilus is 54.4, 57, 57. Nihilus needs better dodge. Alright, so we need to head back to Ashmere, but while we're on our way, might as well scout Slender Sara Birches. And so, okay, let's go. Since we're on our way, here we go. This is where we can spend legacy points. Calamities. Woo! Your enemies advance their plans over time. The Gorgon, let's see. The Roe can cause extra damage, +1. The Raccoon is now stronger with 25% health. The Thrusk, I love the Thrixel names, now has +1 armor. The Morthagai now has +1 armor. I'm going to, let's see, we have 6 legacy points, so we could cancel all of these. Why not? We're canceling all of those. We don't want you to be stronger, thank you. And unpause. Search, scout, and lob boilers. In the region of Slender Sara Birches. Slender Sara Birches. Okay. I successfully said that 3 times in a row, I think. But still, a name that I at least am going to have to be careful with. Ooh, lurking Gorgons. Let us... Can we attack? Nope. Okay, we will try to take over the stronghold here. Attack! A weird rhythmic noise filters through the trees. It's getting louder. Oh, sorry, it's getting louder because we're getting closer. Over here! An ancient ox leans its bulk against the beech tree. Blood pools from its panting muzzle. Oh. The thing's sick or something. The ox doesn't flinch from Mightbarn's approach. He notices a wound at the base of its neck. Hydrate time, sorry. There's something in here. What looks like a blue pomegranate seed. But it's as big as my fist. Okay, we can choose to let Zerbin try to dislodge the seed. Suggest that it's better for the ox to die. Or have Martbarn say, wait, I hear something. Almost like it's speaking to me. I'm going to try to save the ox. Because this is probably a stupid thing to do. But let's see, we've got 52%. I'm assuming that's chance of success? Well, if we have an either or, let's try it. Zerbin makes a concerted effort, but oh no. It's too slippery. The seed burrows deeper in. The ox charges off in agony, knocking Zerbin into the forest floor. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Glows flare in the forest, all around. Stand firm! Okay, so that was apparently the wrong choice. Oops. But at least we can now try to take over the citadel, fighting 2 raccoons and 1 roe. So we're going to go here, open the door, and probably should not have done that. Well, okay, reasonably safe. Turned out okay. And going to move the warrior here. Since nobody's out here. I must say the initiative order is incredibly aggravating to me. Let's see, we will go there because we will have some shelter. Good cover for adjacent figures. Excellent. Who are we doing now? Okay, we are... Let's interfuse with the distillery. Might as well. And move 1. And we don't have anything else to attack at the moment. Let's open the door. And... boom, and... let us try... Okay, dodge. Fabulous. Okay, great. Well, at least some people are dodging. We like that. Okay, we're going to go here. Go around the other direction. Can't shoot. But we're going to go here, so maybe we can shoot. Can we steal fire over here? Yes. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I don't want to... Oh. Oh, because it's going to attack Thingface, Nihilius. Okay, we are then... fine, we'll just move there and wait. Yeah, I am not particularly skilled at this sort of... Oh, fabulous. At turn-based combat. Sorry. I'm used to being able to only controlling one character at a time. And, oh, okay, well, and also, you know, being able to control when I go. Or when my character goes, or moves rather, because that could be misinterpreted. Okay, thank you, Alexia, for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you, and to have you in chat. So thank you. Bye bye, and sleep well, because I know it's super late. Oh, well, thank you. Thanks, Strut. I just get worried because I'm, you know, these are not the best. I'm not comfortable necessarily with these games. Not that I'm uncomfortable. It's just that this is not my area of gaming expertise, as it were. As far as, you know, as far as I have any expertise at all in gaming, at least, this is not my best. But I'm working on it, and I'm enjoying learning about it. I'm just probably going to... Oh, yes. See? Yep, here we go. Nihilius sees darkness approaching like a wave. Okay. Okay, -2 health this campaign. Which... Okay. That's nice. So either Nihilius can fall back and and cope through -2 health for the rest of this campaign, or Martbarn can save him, take 2 points of damage or 2 points from health for this campaign, while granting Nihilius 6 points of temporary health. Yes, it's not what I'm used to, and it's not automatic. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you for the translation. Or Nihilus dies dealing 12 damage. I think I don't want to have two characters die back to back, pretty much. So let's just say he will fall back with the hit. Nihilus knows he can't keep fighting, but he steals a last bit of strength to drag himself to safety.
Go. I'll keep him busy.
And so we are going to shoot the row, and the row goes away, and we are going to... Nope, that doesn't give us any space, so we are going to do a discus, which is overkill, honestly, because we only have the one enemy, and a discus can heat up to two. Oh, you try not to speak for other people, but getting to be fluid and nervous and anxious. Gee, I wonder. Yeah, it is appreciated, definitely. Because sometimes you, or at least I dig myself into a hole with my words, and then I realize what I've done, and I would like to clarify and move on from this, but I've just been spiraling down the drain like that. And so having a helping hand to say, I think what you meant was this, right? Yep. That's very helpful. So thank you. Let's see. Does Nihilus want to be a stalwart, or to have the ability of stalwart, which is a swift action, grants +3 armor and warding, but reduces speed. Windwalk. Once per combat as a swift action, Nihilus can call on wind spirits to guide him to a distant tile. Cool. Plus 30% health. Kind of thinking that one, actually. Or Wolf Call upgrade. Wolf Called heroes also receive +1 damage on flanking attacks. I'm kind of going for hardiness, because we've just lost some points for the rest of this campaign, so we're going to go with trying to recover that. Plus, it makes sense for a warrior to have decent hit points, kind of vaguely. So we have an Alcorn ring for increasing melee and ranged accuracy. 101, 107. Ooh, okay, well that's, I think, I think Zerbin as the hunter probably makes most sense to have an increase to melee. And Nihilus? You in there? Okay, listen. I know I tend to irritate you. Trust me, it's mutual. But what happened out there, it was pretty intense. And as much as I hate to say it, I'm glad you're not dead. That's my best translation of the snoring. So, sorry. Ugh. Good thing you didn't actually hear that. Calamities! Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Wait, haven't we fought the Ragers before? I thought we had, but a new card is added to the Gorgon deck. The deck is more dangerous now. And apparently we have not fought Ragers. I must be misremembering. So, okay. I'm going to do just a couple more things. I would like to get us back to Ashmere to pick up our recruit, and give us time to heal. So we're going to secure lob boilers, or also known as Bob Loblaw. Bob Loblaw. That's it. Lob boilers will be Lob broilers will forever be scarred by violence, but life is about enduring, and this place endures. We are going to catalog everything because that's what we do. Um, what? Hello? Oh, okay. We sent Nihilus to Ashmur, to recover, and he's now returned to action. So he is going to go here, talk to our new recruit, the greedy romantic, Bathan, or Bathan. I'm going to call him Bathan. Let us recruit Bathan. Didn't take long to trek back to Ashmere, and the town still seemed like the best bet for finding another able pair of hands, and we have a barking dog! Yes, we do.
Oh my goodness. Yes, we have a sleepy dog.
Can we have a sleepy dog? Can we have a quiet dog? That would be a lovely thing. Thank you, Tilly. Okay. Finding another able pair of hands. Nod. Oh. Uh-huh. Let's see. Wait. No, that's not the right voice. Wait. Oh, I know the advice is always find someone whose voice you can imitate. I just don't have anyone's voices in my head at the moment. Wait. It's you from the Heroes. Right. Anyway, I was hoping you'd come back. What? Did we miss a few Gorgons? Oh, everything's fine. And that's just it. It's been quiet in Ashmere so far. But I heard these things that you said. The talk of becoming beloved figures of legend. And it stuck with me. More than I would have thought. Is that how I put it? I suppose forming a company of heroes can get one a little fired up. You were right. You imagine how you want people to remember you. If they'll even remember you. And what you're doing feels like how I might want to be remembered. Well, we could use another fighter on our side, if you're game. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you offered. Not the most heroic start to a career, having to beg for a job now, is it? Far be it from us to turn you down, then. So, we can do a warrior, a hunter. I kind of want a hunter. I kind of would like to have another hunter, I think. Although we could have another mystic, but I feel like... Oh, crap. Okay. We are now using another die. And conveniently, it came up on a 3, so yes, we are doing a hunter. Bathan is a hunter. And we need to prepare the recruit. And 70 days remaining. Holy sheep. Okay, but we're still researching the lob boilers thing. A thorough delving through the mysteries of lob boilers has proven rewarding. Please, let's not fight over who gets the item. And usual thing about returning to the common people. And we have hides, ingots, and spell threads. At the end of the chapter, we found an Elkhorn scarf, which includes melee accuracy and ranged accuracy. He's not going to be... Let's see, I feel like... Yeah, we want Zurban to have good ranged accuracy, and melee accuracy is nice as well. So yes, There we go. And we will travel group. Nope. Okay, we are going to travel. Trying to. I want to get everybody into one place. Ooh. If I can. Okay, there we go. At Lortana levels. Okay. Lortana levels. Okay, we need to... Can we... Whoop! Maybe we can speed things up a little bit here with preparing our new companion. Recruit prepared. Bathan Eager is now a greenhorn hunter. Yay! Alright. We can do Thornfang. Once per turn, Bathan is refunded an action point after a melee kill. Through shot, Bathan fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target and hit the next target, or jump jaw. So we have these two skills with our previous hunter. So I'm going to take Thornfang just for the hell of it, just so we have some of everything. And on that note, I do believe that I am going to call it there. I think it is about, let's see, yeah, it's almost a quarter till 8 my time, which means it's a quarter till 1 British time, I believe. I'm not saying that in a judgy sort of way at all. Just, sharing general information. Thank you everybody for hanging out and being here, popping in. I really, really appreciate it. It's wonderful to get to hang out and spend time with friends, and it's very much appreciated. And I believe that Drut has suggested that we need first. I need to get out of the game. We wish to save, and new save, and we wish to go away, so I can quit to desktop. There we go, and wake everything up. And where did my chat go? There we go. We are going to raid Nia. Whoops, having the slash Neo ERS. Oh, Neo has gone offline, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Do you have a second choice, or do you want to save it for later? I can either refund the points, or just remember that I owe you a guide the raid thing, because I know for sure that I also vein check. Cool. Yes, I oh, well, okay, well then vein check for Drut, and Frichi has also redeemed raiding parties. So what whom would you like us to raid, Frichi? Guide us. Oh, that doesn't take a message. Oh, I should modify that. Mod, because it's never come up. It's never come up before tonight. So I will modify that so that raid redemption for text. And so sorry, made a note about the vein check for Drut, and so Frichi, since Drut has said vein check, and you have redeemed for raiding, whomst wouldst thou? Vixie Rose. Fabulous. Oh, the worst part of Dark Souls. Okay. Fantastic. I would love to do that. Thank you for letting me know that they are online. Super. Then yay, we are going to go with Vixie Rose, whom I have not visited in a long time. Excellent person though. Fabulous and highly recommended. Please give them my love and hang out and have great fun. And I will see you all later. Thank you for spending the time with me. It's very much appreciated. Bye bye. Take care.